So what are you doing? Nothing? Why not?
Trying to get on this Lifestyle Radio website.
Sounds like a cool website.
Yes, alright. Oh, wait, I might have it.
You might have it.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.
You like music, you like weed, well, we gonna be good friends indeed. This is how much I like more than smoking trees. They'll make you dance the do-si-do and teach you how to achieve the grow. Smoke a bowl on the 420 radio show. On Lifestyle Radio.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
See, I sang along.
Yeah, you did this time. I've got something I want to play, okay? I got to find it now. Where the hell is it? I loaded it. Now I can't find it, of course. Okay, well, while we're talking, I'm going to find it. The wolves out at the farm are just, the sun or the moon goes full and they're like, it's like a trigger going off. It's weird.
Oh.
Like they're loud. I'm trying to find it so that I can.
So do you talk to them?
Yep.
Yeah. You gotta, I mean, if you hear a wolf howl, you gotta howl back.
Well, I'm trying to be careful as well because
Why?
I don't want to
bite them down.
Yeah, bite them down. Yeah.
Bite them down for a drink.
Yeah.
Come on
Okay.
down here, Wolfie.
So,
here.
I'm sitting in the tent alone with the dog, and this is what I hear.
That's coyotes.
Is it?
Yep. Lots of them.
Yep. Just on the other side of my property line over by the stream.
Yep.
Now that happens daily. And I think it's awesome. I love it. And Rosa starts singing to them as well sometimes too.
Oh yes, because they would love Rosa.
Oh yes, they would. She does not go anywhere over there. No. So anyways.
They Steve too.
Stephen doesn't go outside, dude.
Not at all?
No. The door's opened a couple of times. I've forgotten to latch it, and he's kind of creeped down the stairs. But as soon as he realizes what's going on out there, back in.
You've never put a harness on him and tied him out to a tree or anything like that as bait? I mean, as a sunshining thing?
I like my cat.
Okay.
So
I mean, there's lots of birds around there, too.
And they swoop. Rosa's been swooped. I've been swooped by osprey and hawks.
Yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I think it's
nature
really
preserve.
Cool. And there's something big that is living behind my shed. I don't know.
And have you gone back to see if there's big piles of poop?
No, not yet. No. I just noticed it the other day in the dark, actually. So I wasn't going to go in there during the dark. I'll have to go during the day. With
I'm just the
stick.
opposite. Me and my light, I'd be in the woods.
I don't think that anything's living in there because I know that it's a deer path, but the overgrowth has been spread open like a V, very large, and I noticed the other day up on the hill there's a whole area that's been pushed down like something large has been sleeping there.
Sasquatch.
Maybe, yeah.
Could be.
Wasn't me.
Did you fall and roll around up there for a bit?
I haven't done that many mushrooms yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying. And then for 2 or 3 days, there was a single red cardinal that was coming and hanging out. And then, every time I reached to grab my camera, it took off. Every fucking time. I was not able to get a picture at all.
They're pretty awesome.
Yes.
I like them.
I like them, too. Hi, Dale.
How goes it?
Dale's filling in for Lenny and Darcy.
So
he's
yeah.
2 people today.
Dale is that good that he's going to cover 2 people tonight.
Yeah, well,
Not likely.
So he's going to give us the grow segment.
Oh, no.
And talk to us about cannabis and sports.
And pharmaceutical stuff.
And pharmaceutical questions.
Yeah.
So if you have any pharmaceutical questions for Dale.
I have one. I got to dig it out because this has been driving me nuts.
This is why we usually take breaks during the summer.
I want to know what cannabis use disorder is.
Oh, I've got an article that'll tell us that.
No, it doesn't tell you what cannabis use disorder is. It just tells you about
the symptoms.
It tells you some crap about. Oh, actually, what's this crap? This crap is cannabis use disorder, another COVID risk factor.
Yeah, now they're trying to blame cannabis on COVID now.
All right, so I have in my possession, where is it here? This is a PubMed document that says cannabidiol, which is CBD, inhibits the SARS-CoV-2 replication and promotes the host innate immune response. Big words, right? Basically means CBD from the cannabis plant has potential to prevent and inhibit SARS-CoV-2 infection.
Huh.
So PubMed states that but I said this like a year and a half ago, or over a year and a half ago, when all this crap started, use cannabis. They're saying that this would actually works. But then some other Yahoo turns out and says, and I don't know who this is, I don't think Brandy Jefferson come up with this one by herself, saying that people have a higher risk of COVID-19 if they have a problematic relationship with pot.
What? Okay, so
the biggest problem people have with pot is not being able to afford this shit.
What is a problematic issue with pot? Though?
What's cannabis use disorder?
Okay, hypermesis?
No, because they already tried to sail that ship. It sunk.
It sunk.
Yeah,
wrong keyboard, Al.
Oh, let me see. Cannabis use disorder. See if there's an actual Google thing.
Here, hold on. Here, I can do this. Wait 1 second.
Somebody else is searching.
1 sec. Hold on, dude. Seriously. Which one is it? It's this one here. Hey Siri, or not Siri, Alexa. Tell us about cannabis use disorder.
Here's the Wikipedia article on cannabis use disorder. Cannabis use disorder, also known as cannabis addiction or marijuana addiction, is defined in the 5th revision of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders and ICD-10 as the continued use of cannabis despite clinically significant impairment. Would you like me to keep reading?
Yes, please.
Well, that's actually
Section 2, Signs and Symptoms. Cannabis use is associated with comorbid mental health problems, such as mood and anxiety disorders, and discontinuing cannabis use is difficult for some users. Psychiatric comorbidities are often present in dependent cannabis users, including a range of personality disorders. Would you like me to continue?
Because I'm reading it faster than you are, Alexis.
Okay. No, thank you, Alexis.
I'm on the same page.
Thank you, Alexa.
Of course.
Go ahead, Marcel.
I'll
finish what I was talking about.
There's...
Marcel's at a loss for words. This does not happen very often.
People that use cannabis and have mental problems as such had the mental problems like a year and a half ago, or over a year and a half.
Sorry.
What was that?
That was you.
Why? Mental problems as such had...
Because I'm opening the video.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Now you made me forget what I was talking about.
Should we go back to Alexa?
No, fuck no. Alexa's literally reading the Wikipedia page.
Is that what she was doing?
Yeah.
Oh, and that happens to be where you were.
No, that's what she was doing. I was reading the Wikipedia page.
Okay,
She even said she was using it.
Go on.
Cannabis use disorder. People don't get addicted to cannabis. They get addicted to relief.
Yes.
So when people stop using cannabis, they no longer have the relief. And whether it was for treating pain or mental disorder or whatever, it comes back. Right? So that's why I say cannabis doesn't cure anything. It just helps. But you can't call that an addiction. There's nothing addictive with cannabis, and I hate the term being cannabis dependent.
Has that been proved? But an addiction, you can be addicted to anything.
Sure you can. You're addicted to sugar before you're born.
There you go. You're addicted to milk too, probably.
No. No, but you kind of need that first milk, and actually it's not even the milk that you need. It's all of the other goodies that are in the milk. The colostrum.
Okay. We've gone from cannabis to milk now.
Yeah. But, I mean, they still, the mental health practitioners, I mean, yeah, great. They're there, they do a lot of help, but they still have this old propaganda bullshit story that it causes mental illness, it causes schizophrenia. It doesn't cause any of those things. For most people, it actually helps them.
But if your cannabis use is affecting your life and your lifestyle badly,
then you have a problem. But that's only because you're a lazy fuck.
That's my point. You should take the steps to change that. If you're just doing nothing, but sitting there smoking pot, look, here's one. I'm talking.
No, but I've talked to a lot of people that use a lot of cannabis, and everybody goes, "Oh, well, it makes you dumb and stupid." But when you ask them about who's the dumb and stupid ones, it's the kids that are smoking so much that they're greening themselves out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But right? See, that's the thing. They're greening themselves out. They're not overusing it. Well, they're overusing it, but
that's how they're greening themselves out, is overusing it. But they sit around dazed, confused, being a slug. Which fucking teenager isn't? Right?
Exactly.
There's very few teenagers out there that aren't dazed, confused, and sitting around like a slug.
I don't mind being a slug every now and then, but I don't like the couch lock feeling.
No, but I don't know. I've never had that coach lock feeling. I don't know what coach lock is. If I need to get up, I fucking get up. If I have to get up, I get up. If somebody throws a fucking raw egg at my face, I'll catch it. As long as I see it coming. Right? Don't throw a fucking egg at me when I'm not looking, because that's just going to piss me off.
Please don't do that.
But do you know what I mean? So when people say that they were coach lock and it was impossible for them to move, let me kick you in the nuts and see if you want to get up and hit me. Because I'm pretty sure your coach lock will leave as soon as I do that to you.
Are there people in the waiting room? I'm wondering if there are. I don't know how to get you in here.
I didn't get a beep or a ring.
Yeah, me either, but they've changed some things here.
Your mic's really low, Al.
No, it's not. I just turned my head.
Oh, you're.
When he turns his head, you can't hear him.
I'm playing. This is not the mic I usually use, and I'm playing with my Zoom mixer and my new computer, and it's all,
Oh, yeah, how's that working?
It's great. I got an i7, an Intel i7, man. It's like zippity zip. It just loads. Bink, it's on.
Right on.
Yeah. So I've got toys that I can play with, and, we can do things like that now. Lenny would like that. Yeah, buddy. So, Cannabis use disorder. Yeah, okay. Did we lose Marcel? I think we lost Marcel. He fell into the realm of the internet. No, we didn't. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry, that's what it was.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I pushed the wrong button and it took you guys
Good. I'm
out
going to
of the
say the
equation.
same thing that I've said the last 4 times.
What's that?
Did you share the link on Facebook yet?
Yes, it's on there, and you've been plugged or tagged.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I just did it on my page.
I don't see it on any page.
Try reloading your page. I had to reload the page before I found it. Did you find it, Dale?
Yeah, it's on mine.
It seems to me that
Facebook's sucking
is a little bit lollygagging, and I'm not liking it because I'll post something and then it'll show up on my phone 20 minutes later.
Wow.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, it's like you have a new notification, and you look, and it's like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, it's like, well, I would have watched that if you had told me now. Not really.
Yeah, I love the live ones. Such and such is live, and you go to it, and it was like the day before.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you get any on you?
No, because it's not COVID. Because I'll go back to making sure that I have CBD.
Those jokes don't even make me chuckle anymore.
What jokes?
COVID jokes.
There's nothing fucking funny about it.
No. And I forgot what I was going to say.
But do you know what I'm getting excited about?
Oh, God, he's getting excited.
I am. Because they're going to make vaccines mandatory.
Yes, they are. And then there's going to be
it's a slippery slope. They're already
this is great, though.
Live Nation.
This is a great thing. Because here's the cool thing:
that you can only go to one of their concerts if you've had the shot.
Well, that's fine and good, but that's not mandatory yet. The government has to say that it's mandatory.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. On private property, mandatory is whatever the ownership wants it to be.
And don't go.
That's right.
That's my attitude. If a restaurant wants to say that you've got to have a passport, a COVID passport to get into the restaurant, fine, I'll fucking give my money to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Right? Unfortunately,
I eat out a lot.
We're going to have to go through that anyways. It's just going to happen. It's part of the process.
But that's totally fine. But if the government turns around and makes it mandatory, this is probably the best thing that could happen for people. You cannot sue pharmaceutical companies for vaccines, but you can sue your government for forcing you to take it. And the lawsuits will be astronomical because then somebody can then be held responsible for all of the adverse effects that people are suffering from with these vaccines.
Like with
that the media is refusing to tell how many thousands of people have already died because of the vaccine.
Like with oxys. Like what they did with oxys,
Same thing.
Yeah, they go after the company or the owners of the company.
The pharmaceutical companies were able to do that. But the pharmaceutical companies did is they got the U.S. government to pass a law that pharmaceutical companies could not be sued for vaccines. And why would they do that?
Crazy.
Probably because they knew they'd be coming out with a vaccine that would have adverse reactions, which it does. So yeah, I mean, you want to force me to take it? Great. But if it causes an MS relapse or worse, then be prepared because I'm taking the country for everything it's got.
You're not the only one that's going to say that.
I know. And I think more people should realize that's exactly what's about to happen. See, we've got our wonderful government here that's just changed. We're talking about implementing, if they got reelected, they would be implementing a Scotia Pass.
A Scotia Pass.
Scotia Pass. Mandatory vaccine passport. Or not mandatory, a vaccine passport.
Okay, now here, let me just jump in here. I remember it's not the first time that vaccine passports have been used. I mean, when I went to Europe with my mom in the 70s, and I just found this vaccine passport, actually, going through my mom's stuff. We had a yellow thing that had stamps in it for every vaccine that we had, and there were a lot of them that we had to have back then to go to Europe.
Diphtheria, diphtheria, polio,
like 3 months,
tuberculosis,
every week kind of thing. I mean, we're talking the 70s here, right? So,
but they were all approved and proven. These vaccines are still in trials. None of them have been actually approved.
Okay.
None have been proven safe. All they've been proven is that the pharmaceutical companies came out with these rather quickly. I mean, they've had trillions and trillions of dollars thrown at them over the years for cancer research, and they can't come out with a vaccine for cancer. But COVID, they came out with a vaccine within 6 months. Now, how is that fucking possible?
I've read that it's because it's part of the whole SARS thing, and things like that. They already had stuff going for SARS, and they've just readapted.
They still refuse to admit where it came from.
Well, but I mean, I've read lots of things that's basically said that or alluded that they've been testing it since before SARS, when they knew that was coming. They started testing this stuff. Whether or not it's the vaccines that they're giving us now or not, I don't know. It's not a subject that I openly have a conversation about usually, right? So I hear, like everybody else, I hear a lot of things in news, in the media, on the radio, blah 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 blah. But I also, if I'm like puzzled about something, it just doesn't sound right to me, I'll go look it up, and you should too. Do your own research.
Exactly.
Right? Make your own decision.
I'm looking for a video somebody sent me earlier, and
put it up.
I know where it is. It's on YouTube.
Good. We can do YouTube.
No, it's Russell Brand.
Oh, Russell. I don't know about Russell.
Russell Brand?
Yeah.
Not Russell Barth. Russell Brand.
No, Russell Brand is just as bad, dude.
No, this was actually a pretty good eye-opener.
Over the last 10 years or so, he has calmed down.
Yeah. But he's got a podcast now, eh?
He's got a very large podcast now. He's been doing a podcast for a long time. Everybody's got a podcast now.
All right, Russell Brand. Let's see if we can find this video. Child form. No.
Even people who have live shows have podcasts. So, while he's looking, Dale, you asked me a question before we started the show. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, what are you growing this year?
I've got one. I've got singles, basic. Well, no, not singles. I've got a few Death Bubba. I've got a Lemon Haze and a Northern Lights, which is doing really well. And I've got three. What's it called? Ice cream cake. Some ice cream.
Oh
cake.
yeah.
So.
That sounds decent, man.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. Right. So.
How long's your season up there?
We're gonna find out.
You guys pushed to like the second week of October.
But he's still what I would consider Southern Ontario.
I suppose, yeah.
I was out there in the fall. I was out there until the week before Christmas, and there was only one or two times that it snowed, and it didn't stay. But after that, it's whatever God wants, right? I mean, when I went up.
What's the beginning of November like there?
October, November. Cold. We did a show at the end of October. Remember, Al and Mary Jane came over and.
Oh, Halloween, yeah.
Yeah. So that was is that when it was?
I think so. She was dressed up.
Okay. She always dresses up, though. It could have been. It was somewhere in October, anyways. But yes, it was. Towards the end of October, I guess. And it was. It dips down to -4 in end of December, maybe at night. It dips, right? It's quite drastic and quite quick. When I went up, I guess March. Was it March? No. Would have been January, February, I guess, when I went up. There was 3 feet of snow, and nobody had been there. So there was tracks, like large animal tracks, which is kind of cool. But,
how's the humidity up there in the fall?
Better than now. I mean, you go out, the sun goes down, and everything gets a layer of water on it up there at night. Now it's that humid. Like the waters start, the windows get fogged up, and it's a weird weather up there, man. It really is. Very muggy, very, very muggy.
You have to start keeping an eye out for PM and mold and stuff like that soon.
I started clearing out the leaves and feeding. I just started the bud stuff, the bud food. So we'll see what happens, right? Ooh, I'm getting sick of the fucking flies. I tell you, they're worse than the fucking mosquitoes.
They haven't been too bad here.
What were you going to say, Marcel? Were you going to say something?
Crow flies.
Go flies?
Crow flies.
Oh, the crow flies. Oh.
No, you should grow flies.
Oh, grow flies.
There's a company in the States that they grow maggots.
No, why would I want to grow flies, dude?
Well, no, you don't want to grow the flies. You just want to grow the maggots.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't even want to grow theirs.
Well, fishermen love them. They make great bait.
Every time your fan goes by, it sounds...
Let me stop it from going by.
Yeah,
that better?
I don't need any maggots. Although the ladybugs have started showing up. When I first got the trailer, there was a whole crap load of ladybugs in it, and I slowly started letting them out, and now they all died off, but they're coming back, right? What's the period where there's no ladybugs?
Winter.
Really? Yeah.
And when there's no aphids around.
My point is, I haven't seen any until like this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should have seen them before that.
Well, I haven't. Maybe because there's so many birds around in that.
Yeah, birds eat ladybugs, but ladybugs eat aphids.
The other night, I was sitting in the window and watching the dragonflies flying around, and then a whole bunch of crows came down and started eating them. That was kind of cool. It was like an acrobatic act, an aereo act. Are you guys having air shows and stuff this year out there?
I don't know. I thought I saw somebody posting that there was an air show here.
There's no exhibition this year, but they're doing a huge air show. They're blocking off the whole beach, the lake front there. What is it? Was it 4 kilometers? 4 kilometers of the lakefront there, and free parking at the C&E, but the X won't be on. But they're slowly letting people know on their website who's coming, and there's they're bringing in an F-35 for the first time, so that'll be interesting. I almost want to just block off those days and come home for the air show.
No, the Atlantic Air Show is canceled for 2021.
Okay, so is the Karma Cup has been canceled. They're doing an online version of the cup. I think they're actually talking about it on live right now, or on Zoom right now on Facebook. Yeah. I know that the Seattle Hemp Fest has been canceled. The Indigenous Cup is going on. I went to an event last weekend. Was it last weekend? 2 weekends ago, I guess. At I can't remember the name of the company. Damn it! But it was in the Alderville Nation reservation. So
these all COVID related cancellations.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that Live Nations has said that if you're not vaccinated, you won't be able to go to concerts. My sister said that she read that it's vaccinated or a negative test, which means I guess they'll be testing people at the door. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's COVID and what's money related nowadays, to be honest with you. And that goes for closures and openings, because there's a lot of bars that are opening brand new patios. I've been out to restaurants a few times already and eaten inside. It's really nice. The food is not soggy when you get home. Will we go back to normal? I don't know. Are you guys going back to normal? Are you guys able to eat in a restaurant and go to a bar?
We can go to bars and eat in restaurants, but you got to wear a mask going in and out, unless you go to New Brunswick.
Here as well. Yes, they've said
you go to New
masks.
Brunswick, there's no masks.
Now, what are their numbers like?
Who fucking cares? It's all bogus anyways. 3 weeks ago, the CDC turned around and said those tests are null and void because you've got a 95 or 94% false positive rate.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. But, what was it? I think they had 39 cases or something like that for New Brunswick the other day.
We've had I believe it was 650 cases in the last 2 days or something like that here in Ontario. And that's the biggest jump since June, they said.
The other day we had one case. The reporters didn't talk about it. They waited till the next day when there was 9.
Go for those
it's
not a good news day unless there's 5 people.
Non-flu season's coming.
Non-flu season.
Well, because there's no more flu, so
shit.
It'll be non-flu season, and it'll be COVID variant echo or something.
Well, we've managed to fill 30 minutes. What are we going to do for the rest of the show?
Probably pissed off a whole bunch of people too.
Oh, probably.
But that's okay. Wouldn't be me if I wasn't pissing people off.
There you go.
How tall is that panel there, Marcel?
Pardon me?
How tall is that panel there?
8 feet.
In your background?
8 feet.
8 feet. Oh,
8.
Man. Beauty.
Yeah. Or 8 feet, 3 inches or something silly like that.
You guys both have running water, right?
What do you mean running water?
You have running water to your plants? Like you got water?
Yeah, I got an outdoor hose.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I have a hose.
I don't have running water, as you know, at the farm. So Al helped me get yet another 1,000-liter tote.
Yeah.
So now I have 2,000 liters, and I made arrangements today for a water truck.
Yeah.
And it's a minimum $150 for 100 gallons.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe I go buy a pool. I hate paying for stuff that I'm not using. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now, do you run an air pump in that out to keep it from going stagnant?
No. What I did was I bought 2 black ones, right, to stop, and then they're kind of in a shaded spot to stop anything from sun-related going boochie.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you put a tarp above them?
Yes, I could, but why?
Because it'll help prevent them from getting superheated.
I kind of want them superheated. That's why I got black, buddy.
Okay. So with superheat, then you're going to get a lot of microbial growth happening.
Okay.
And you may not want that microbial growth.
Okay. So how do I find out about that down the road? $1,000 machine?
Water tests.
Okay. So just get like strips?
No, because when you're looking for microbial growth, then you're going to have to go to a lab.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to cost you.
So I think they charge like $20 or something.
But isn't there something?
But do they do microbial? Or are they just doing heavy metals?
I'm not certain of that, Marcel.
How long do you think I have before something like that starts? And is there something that I can put into the container to stop that?
Possibly.
Because, I mean, like, they have, there's lots of people up there that have these containers out, and they're using them for bathing and whatever. And I'm sure there are some people using them for drinking water as well. You know,
how fast are they turning that water over?
I don't know. I don't know how fast I'm going to be turning this water over. What I do know is that I'm up to 5 gallons a day watering. And that's going to increase in about another 2 weeks to double that, and then double that, and blah, 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 blah.
Right? Why would you be doubling it?
Well, I just mean that there's going to be a lot more water use needed in the next coming weeks than there is now at this particular point in time.
I'm just trying to think of how long, with how many plants.
4.
And you're not giving them more than a gallon at a time, right?
Usually about 4 liters each.
That's a gallon at a time.
Okay, so I'm mixing up. I made a 5 gallon big one today, and I spread it out between all the plants. The smaller ones got less.
Yeah.
The bigger ones got more, and the food said 10 milliliters. Both Al and Wayne told me use half that until you see what this stuff does. My biggest fear is burning my plants after all this.
Right. But how yellow your plants were getting.
They're you know what? As soon as I fed them, they just, like, I fed them yesterday morning, and they just boop boop.
Yeah, they were starving.
The color started coming back. The leaves were popping up, sitting up as opposed to swaying down. But yeah, I mean yeah. They
What's
weren't.
Sorry, Al.
Don't know.
Go ahead.
Haven't checked it. Don't have a meter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. I'm using right now. I'm just using spring water, bottled spring water. But that's going to be changing to a truckload Monday. So whatever water, maybe I should check their water, I guess, because it
wouldn't hurt.
I'm pretty sure this water is pretty good quality because they sell it to drink. You know what I mean? So, like, it's for pools and whatever. It's for well water. It's whatever, So
the pH probably isn't bad anyway. It's probably around a 7.
Well, that's what I mean. I know that he told me he has to come into my town to get the water, so I don't know where he gets it. I'm assuming there's a spring nearby, or a fountain, or a river, or a pail, or something.
Wow. So, Dale, I saw a picture you posted earlier on Facebook. What are you doing? Getting into seed sales?
No, that's just my next run.
Oh.
I just threw them in the water today.
Oh, really?
Excited.
You put them in water before, you don't just put them in a tissue?
No, I soak them for 12 or 24 hours first, just to let that water soak into the membrane. Then I chuck them in. Once they sink, then I chuck them in the paper towel.
In the paper towel, yeah.
I let them absorb all that water.
I usually just put a bunch on a paper towel, put some water on it, and throw it in the top shelf in the kitchen where it's warmer, and check it every day.
That works too.
That's all I've ever done. Although, you know what? In all actuality, I've never really gotten anything to bud. So, till now. anyways. I haven't really
be enjoying it.
I haven't really been posting pictures, actually, to be honest. I'm kind of waiting, right? Because it's just starting. What you want to see a pot leaf? You've never seen a pot leaf before? Here's my pot leaf.
That's fun. It's kind of like a digital journal, though. You can look back and then you can compare your different grows and stuff, your timelines and whatnot.
Yeah. True enough. Hey, you know what? I just remembered I got something in the mail to show you guys. This company sent me some stuffs, and they're cannabis greeting cards.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So they sent me 4, and then you got your tubes as well, that you fill up your tube, and then you put them, you see the strings?
Not really. Back it up a bit.
Okay. Oh, here, let me take this off here. Let me shut this damn video thing off here. That'll help. All right. There you go. See the little string?
We'd be cute together. Yeah.
So you take the doob and you stick it in there like that.
Yeah.
So that's one card. Let's see. I don't want to open it because I'm going to send it to somebody. So we got this one here. We'd be cute together. Okay. I wish I could show you guys better. There we go. And then we got this one here. Wishing you a dank day.
Oh, with a cupcake.
Yep. And then that one goes this way, like a candle.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yep. And then thank you very much.
That's cool.
Yep. I'm actually going to give these to people on their birthdays. Hi, love you. Oh, I like that one. Hi, love you.
Oh, cool. Where do you get these from?
This is from Dope Cards, www.thedopecards.com. They're in Orlando, Florida, and they sent me these up. They were worried that they might get stopped at the border, but I got them. I did. Yeah, these are cool. Now,
yeah, they are.
The only thing I don't know is the prices. So you got to go to dopecards.com, thedopecards.com, and it's.
I don't know how much they are.
Find out how much they are. Yeah. Yeah, I like these. These are cool.
Holy crap!
These. So if your birthday's coming up, this is what you might get. One of these. Yeah. Thanks for sending me those out, guys. I actually like them, and they've got a lot more up on their website too. So. All right. I'm glad I didn't forget to mention that because they've been kind of waiting. So there you go. Dope cards.
I just signed a petition.
Oh, for what?
What do you think I would sign a petition for?
What we were talking about earlier? No,
yeah.
Don't answer that question.
No, it's a petition.
But
for
something cannabis related, obviously.
No, it's mandatory vaccine related.
Oh.
I'm trying to get back to it. It's like 120,000 signatures already. It's just going nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
How was your guest weekend there? Was it last weekend or the weekend before?
The weekend before. It was fucking awesome. And Chuck Laird performed, and a whole bunch of other people performed. And I overdid it. I was just sitting there consuming pretty much whatever I was handed from about 9 o'clock in the morning until 7 in the evening, and then we packed up everything and we all went back. And and there were performers from about mid-afternoon on.
Awesome.
It was nice to be with a bunch of people that I haven't seen in a long time that I used to see every week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, because these are people that used to vend at the market at the lounge, right?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there was a bunch of them there. So yeah, it was interesting. It was at the oh crap! Now I got to look it up here because I don't like that my brain is telling me that I can't remember. I'm going to close that.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the name of the dispensary that put on the event the other week.
Oh, I was just reading an article where a guy has admitted to killing his girlfriend, but he can't remember where he left her body. Okay.
Okay, it was
it's just
Natural Green Healings in Alderville. That's who had put on the event.
Oh, cool.
Was it? No, it wasn't Natural Green Healing. That's not that's Paula's old thing. Jesus. It wasn't Natural Green Healing. That was in Hamilton. I'll find it.
Marcel, what's that tall one in the back of your background there at the very end of your panel?
I have to look at it. Hang on. Those tall ones in the back are all the Iranians.
Oh, they are. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And in the front is a couple of Jack's Apex.
Oh, okay.
And there's a couple Acapulco Golds in there that are just starting to flower, so I'm probably going to have to tent them.
Oh, yeah.
To get them to finish, because I don't expect them to finish until November now.
Yeah, they'd be long.
It was the Healing House Medicinals. I should know this. I go buy them every week.
But I'm impressed with the Iranians.
Wait,
they look nice.
How did we start talking about Iranians?
That's what my plants are.
Oh.
They're Iranian diesels.
Oh.
But not much smell coming off this garden this year.
Oh, God. I walked past mine yesterday, and they were just like, whoa. It's starting to smell them all the way at the other end of the property. No, I'm just kidding. You're not. But you will.
Yeah. Normally this time of year, you could smell them from across the street, but...
No, you can't. You can't smell them up near the road at all. No. Thank God.
Yet.
Yes. But that's
does the wind blow that way, or does the wind blow down from the road?
I'm in a gully, so the wind kind of just comes down the hill and stays.
Oh.
Or there's not much, which is nice. Like I could be sitting there under my canopy, and it's not moving at all, but the trees are fucking going crazy up top of the hill. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I actually left my canopy out last week when I came home for a few days, and I got back, and I was like, oh, fuck. It's a good way to lose your canopy.
Yeah. I get so much wind here that those plants are... You look at the plant stalk, and you can actually see a spiral twist all the way up the plant.
Really?
The stalk on several of them look like they've split into two plants. Is that common?
Were they already topped when you got them?
I'm going to say no. Because
normally they don't split on their own.
We top them pretty, like, maybe 3 weeks, 3 weeks after we put them in.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that where this split is happening, or is this split happening lower?
It might
not like a branch peeling, is it?
Well, I'm thinking that it might just be because they went down a little too low.
You planted them deep.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be just another branch coming up.
Yeah, maybe. But it looks like there's multiple plants there, which is really cool. Now, here's a question for you. When that happens, that means you've got more plants than you should. What happens there?
What do you mean you got more plants than you should?
I know it's technically one plant. I understand.
It's still the same plant.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm being silly, dude.
Do you remember when they come out and they said that that you'd be allowed to grow your 4 plants, but they could only be 3 feet tall?
Yes. Oops.
And they
too late.
I'm glad they squashed that idea because my plants would take up my entire backyard.
Yeah. Scrog.
There'd be like 20-foot runners coming off the plants.
I want to try scrogging. Now, is it easy to do outside?
No.
Okay. I know it's not easy to do inside, so I thought maybe
it's easier to do inside than it is outside.
Really, because it's more controlled.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about wind and stuff like that.
That would actually probably work pretty well in our climate here on the East Coast for mold and powdery mildew. Would get lots of airflow.
As long as you can get it out to those runners, if you're making it, I mean, doing it outdoors here, you already know how big of an area you could cover with one plant.
Yeah.
Right? Scrogging it and trying to keep it at that 3-foot level.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be able to get in around all of those runners and branches.
Yeah, you'd almost have to have a drip system because you would have to be on your hands and knees watering.
No.
I've got, you know what I've been doing is
or a big scrog that you can get your feet down in between and take steps in between.
True. Yeah.
That could be more hassle than it's worth.
How big can you I know with a scrog you can take one plant and make it pretty wide.
Well, yeah.
Are there any world records or stats on stuff like that on how big you can actually make one plant go?
Probably not world records because it's probably something that somebody wouldn't want to advertise too much.
Okay.
I honestly don't know how big you could. I know you could get big.
Oh,
it's just a matter of how long do you want to veg it.
I'm wondering if there's anybody that actually like how like acres. I mean, they grow things like that where they put stuff up on roats, tomatoes,
right,
and things
right.
like that.
But here's the thing: is doing it as scrog, and then you're setting up netting.
But you do that with tomatoes and other plants as well. They do that.
Right, but they're not taking one plant and covering half an acre.
Okay, fair enough.
Right? So you're trying to cover a large area with one plant, and you've got the netting. You still logistically have to be able to get into all of those branches on that plant.
Yep.
So, I mean, you could scrog in a row. So make one plant cover 4 feet wide and 12 feet long.
I've seen warehouses that are one big scrog, but I mean, I'm wondering how big you can do it outside is what I'm getting at.
Light hours would limit that.
What's that?
The sun light hours would limit that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We usually get at the farm. I get light from about 6:30 till 8:30.
Still?
8:30. Yeah, still. It's getting shorter.
Nice.
It's getting shorter. I mean,
I only get 5 hours of direct light.
There's usually direct light.
Yeah.
Probably till about 6. Yeah.
So
probably,
12 hours.
Yeah. I'm getting about 12 hours.
That's decent.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people don't get that, but I mean that's not going to last long. In another few weeks, it'll go down to 10, right? So
Right, and actually every day it gets shorter.
Last night, now I looked, I didn't see it. Last night, you were supposed to be. I'm sure you'll be able to see it tonight too. Saturn is visible, and they were saying that to the naked eye, if it's clear enough, there's a chance you can see the rings as well.
Right on.
Yeah. I
what
dig
day?
that shit. Last night. Last night was the peak. The meteor showers. I still see a lot of meteors, and a lot of asteroids going by, but not as much as during.
Oh, that's
that was the middle of the month, right?
Yeah, that's the Perseids, is it?
Yeah, and then there's another middle to the end of September. There's another one that's around, I think.
Okay, right on.
I can't remember which one it is. Yeah.
I seen a couple the other night when I was sitting out.
I have an app. What's it called here? It's called I Don't Want to Load, is what it's called. Oh no, here we go. It wouldn't let me update it, or I would have used it last night. It's in all honesty, it unless you coat yourself with fucking deep woods off, you can't be out there for more than 5 minutes, if that. I mean, just to go out for a piss and I'm like swarmed, right? I've got an app called Skyview, and it's the light version. It's the free version, and what it does is, using your camera, it puts a map of the stars up on your phone. So when you lift up your phone at the moon, you'll see all the stars around the moon. It tells you what they are called, and you'll see all the different star constellations, and even satellite right on the screen, satellite paths.
Aim it to the floor.
I know, I've done it. It shows you what's below us down on the other side in Australia. Yeah.
Oh, it goes by GPS.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, no, it's got everything laid out. So then, what you can do is, if you want to look for something in particular, you literally just stand still and move around in a circle, and up and down until you find it.
Yeah.
If you find the space station, it'll show you the actual tracking path of where it was and where it's going.
Every satellite in that's circling the Earth, it shows you that. You can actually see them moving.
Except the Dark Knight.
What's the Dark Knight one?
It's one that's been there forever.
Oh, is that big one with the hole in it?
The big chunk of rock that's been floating out there is an extra little moon.
Oh, that thing, the asteroid.
Yeah,
but
it's not really an asteroid because it's not going anywhere. It's been circling the Earth forever.
Apparently, there's one that's coming very, very soon, very, very close.
Define close.
I don't know. Not a few miles.
Right?
I know this. Not
astronomically
close. You won't be able to
close.
spit on it when it goes by.
Yeah, but I mean, to them, close is like 1,000,000 miles away type thing.
That's what I mean. You ain't gonna go. There it is.
Yeah.
What's the name of that app again? Before I forget.
I almost said
Skyview.
Habibi.
Skyview.
Skyview Lite is the one that I have.
Skyview. All right. My daughters would love that. That'd be awesome.
I have it because of my telescope.
I was going to say, I want to get a telescope.
Right on.
I want to get one that plugs into my laptop so that I can take pictures. Right?
That would be cool.
So I'm thinking the best place to go is a Minecraft place. You know, the toy place, Minecraft?
No.
We don't have those.
Oh, no, it was at Mastermind, it's called, I think. Mastermind. Minecraft
don't get them either.
Is a game. Okay, you've been to the Science Center? You know that store that they had at the Science Center? You've been to the Science Center, I'm sure, Marcel.
No.
Really? Oh, okay.
Not in Toronto.
Well, anyways,
couldn't find anybody geeking enough to want to go with me.
It's like Toys R Us, but it's more mindful. It's not just toys. It's like a hobby shop, right? Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't want to go there.
I do, because what I want to do is I was thinking that, if I go to a Toys R Us or go to a Mastermind store, they might have a good low end telescope, like something that you'd buy for a teenager. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That you can plug into your computer instead of looking at fucking Amazon for fucking 3 years and trying to decide which one I'm going to take the chance on buying. I really like my hands on stuff. I don't like ordering shit.
Me too.
Yeah.
I hate ordering stuff. Pissing me off, because then I got to turn around and pay my credit card bill.
Well, it's not just that. It's just I want, like, okay, so the other day, Al and I went and got this water tote, and then we went to PV Mart, which used to be TSC, to the co-op, right? And we were looking for the pieces so that I can put a hose on it, right? And through our discovery of them not having it, we go and get the tote, and it's all right there. There's one right attached to it. Some of them have them, some of them don't. So we lucked out.
Oh, cool.
Right? So now all I have to do is figure out how I connect the hose to the little pipe that from this little piece that we've got.
You don't have power there, do you?
I have power. Of course I have power. Fucking
all right,
awesome.
why don't you go get a submersible mag pump?
Yeah, I heard about those. Yep.
And put it inside, and that'll circulate your water. That'll keep any microbial growth from happening because you'll have constant movement of your
now,
water.
That's the same kind of thing I would get for my pond, yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
They're like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get one of those. Oh, I don't know. I don't have hydro up there. No. I could run a cord up there, but that's another $85 cord I might chop up, you know.
Yeah, okay. First things first, before you go mow, pull up your cords. Because it gets expensive.
Yeah, David left it out. Like he wanted power so he could charge his phone, and then he packed up his tent, and we didn't move the wire. And then I took him home, and when I came back, the grass had grown, and I went, la 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 la, doing my lawn. Fuck!
Was it plugged in?
No, actually, I shut off the breaker when I go home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just in case, because I've got power going into the tent. So just in case there's a flood or the tent goes down or whatever, and there's a pool of water, you know, don't need that.
How often are you going there?
As often as I want. I'm not going to tell you that. I could be there now.
Except you turned your camera off earlier.
Yeah.
No, and the only reason I'm saying, like, if you're going once every 1 or 2 weeks.
Oh, no, dude. I'm up there a week at a time, if not more.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. No. And soon I'll be sitting there with a shotgun. Don't you worry.
All right.
If you're like, hi, how are you? Meet my dog. I'm kidding, Facebook. I didn't say that to hurt anybody.
Oh, my God. I tested the dog the other day. It was hilarious.
I honestly, in all honesty, I think knowing how my dog reacts when people even just pull into the driveway to turn around, okay?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well, Chrissy and her mother were in the backyard the other day, and I saw them out the window, and the dog was sleeping on the couch. And all I said was, somebody's in the backyard, and I went to the patio door. That dog was out that door and in that backyard like a bullet.
Yep.
She was pissed until she saw who it was, and then she spent 20 minutes looking around to see who the bad guys might be in the backyard.
Rosa did that to Al the other day because the minute Al comes, or somebody she knows, I just open the door and she's just like, boom, and then. But when Wayne from Cannabis comes over, she's very reserved because he sometimes he's got a big long beard, and I guess that she's, I don't know.
No. Sadie went out. She was going out for business when she went out. I mean, there was no stopping her.
How big is she now?
About 160 pounds.
Wow. Rose is 65 pounds. Steven's 35 pounds. Was. I got him on weight food. I got him that big. Just saying.
It was how much?
Almost 35 pounds.
Fuck, that's a bobcat.
You're fucking kidding me. I know.
People, Maine Coons can't even get that big.
That's a fucking turkey and a half, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and so I've got him on metabolite or something like that. I think it's medication food that it costs $70 a fucking bag, for God's sakes.
Oh, is it working?
Yeah, fuck yeah. He's dropping weights like fucking gangbusters. Speaking of that, I'm down to a 48.50. Went shopping the other day and I couldn't get myself in. I went, okay, I'll try. Let's try 54.
Good job, Al.
No, no, can't. Let's try 52. No. Okay, let's try a 50. Let's try a 48. No. but considering, I don't know if you know this, Dale, but I mean, I was up over 500 pounds at one time. So, when Marcel and I started doing this, I was about that big. So,
good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. It's something that starvation diet helped. Being poor helps, right? In order to do it correctly, I went at the beginning. I went on a fat blocker, which was horrible. Remember that, Marcel?
Yeah.
It's like having the poops all the time. I couldn't go anywhere, literally. But it and my doctor put me back on Ritalin for the appetite suppressant, because my biggest issue is when I get depressed, I go right for food. And when you've got chronic depression, that's not a good thing. So I had to relearn how to not eat when I wasn't hungry. So having an appetite suppressant in me for a little while, and Ritalin, helped me retrain that. But now I don't even take antidepressants anymore. So the only thing I'm on is stuff for my diabetes and weed, man. Oh, and shroomies. I tried Penis Envy. My God, I like those.
They decent?
Oh, yeah.
He just likes the penis.
No, please. It's a very, very uplifting, happy ride. I had some blue meanies, just green meanies, blue meanies, just before the show there. And it's a totally different buzz.
I've got to get some. I haven't had some since I was, in my 20s probably.
I'm on day 4 of a cleansing, I guess you could call it. Cleansing my brain.
Right on.
I have 3 different strains that I'm trying, and I'm just seeing what the buzz is. But now, let me also say that I'm under my doctor's care. He knows what I'm doing. In fact, him and Jack are trying to get me a Section 56. And also, I'm only microdosing. I'm not going over 3 grams, or 0.3, right? So I cut a piece off the other day and put it down, and it was like 6.5, and I was like, no.
Now, Al, do you ever do like a big dose, like a large dose, like 6-7 grams, and then go back to microdosing?
No, the
like
most I've done,
large dose.
The most
6
I've
or
done,
7 grams.
6 or 7 grams. The most I've done so
that's the
far
second point
is
there when I was
a gram, maybe a gram and a half, and that was on the air. We won't talk about it.
Yes.
Marcel doesn't like that show.
That was not a fun show for moi.
It was fun for me because I was sitting.
Look, was it ever?
I was sitting there with 2 girls from the Naked News. So yeah, I had fun.
Oh my!
Yeah, in a lounge, on a stage by myself with 2 girls from the Naked News. Yeah,
They're sitting there in lingerie and.
No, they weren't.
Lord.
No. They were dressed skimpily, but they were dressed.
I call it lingerie, and it was a fun show, but
but let me just
hard
say,
to keep Al focused.
It was. But you know what? I want to say that Madison is the one that brought the cannabis culture into the Naked News. She does all that. That's what she started doing. And, these girls they actually are doing the news. They're not just, they're actually doing news articles. Yes, they've been prepared for them. But you know what? You go into any fucking news studio in the world, somebody's preparing the news for the person, the anchor, that speaks. Right? Marcel and I don't prepare anything unless we have a guest. But speaking of guests, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a chat with Dr. Murakami, who his specialty is Lyme disease. And he's been on the show before. Everybody knows who Ernie is. And he's retired now. But he asked if we wanted to talk about COVID stuff. So I think we will when he comes on. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, yep.
I'm in.
And hopefully Lenny and Darcy will be here because Lenny wasn't here when he was on last time.
No.
He had another thing. So I'm gonna talk to Lenny and pick a date that he knows he'll be able to be here. Right? Because when I have somebody, I'm thinking about Lenny, talking to him. I like listening to the pharmacist talk to the doctor. Right? I think in a lot of ways, pharmacists know more about medicine than the doctors do, because the doctors are practitioners and the pharmacists are dispensers. Right?
Yep.
So practitioners practice and only practice what they've been taught. If they don't go back to school, they don't get taught things like cannabis and stuff like that.
Not quite.
Pharmacists.
Not quite.
What?
Medical practice is like law practice.
Yeah, I know. You do have to go back for updates. I know that.
No. They just keep trying shit until they find something that works.
That was my point. Yeah, but a pharmacist knows the drug. It's already been proven. They know what it will do. He dispenses it. He's the one that knows how much is going to do this, how much is going to do that, right? Even though the doctor says blah, 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 blah. There are pharmacists that, when you go to the pharmacist, if it's just not working right, the pharmacist can tweak it for you. They used to make everything right there. We've had conversations with Len about that. That's what he does. What's that? It's a special kind of pharmacist, right? What's it called?
He's a compounding
pharmacist. I thought that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, it has to be a little smarter.
Old school. Like I'll call him my uncle because he's my dad's friend, and we used to go to his pharmacist and do pharmacist doctor things because my dad was a doctor, and I used to sit there and I was able to count things and play with jars and stuff like that. But he would sit there and mix creams and stuff like that, like you do, Marcel. But not many pharmacists actually do that anymore. They give you the cream that's already in the container. Here you go.
Right, because it's easier. For them. It's easier for them to buy.
But Lenny,
for compounding pharmacist needs equipment.
Yes.
Right, and the equipment, unfortunately, is not cheap.
No.
Right, so you need different mixers. You need a vacuum hood. You need precision scales. So just to set up a small little compounding pharmacy just for that equipment, you're going to kick the crap out of $500,000.
Yeah. Well, I'm enjoying watching what Lenny is doing and trying to do.
Yep. But now other pharmacies can go and order stuff from Lenny and have him compound it for them. Right? So
now if I had an idea for a medication, I could go to him and say, hey.
No, you'd go to your doctor and your doctor would write your prescription for it, and then he would turn around and say, fill that prescription.
Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh my God. Gross. Kraft Dinner's got a new thing coming out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a flavor boost.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can flavor boost your Kraft Dinner. This one's poutine flavored.
No. Just give me some hot dogs. That's all I want. That's what I had for dinner, actually, Kraft Dinner and hot dogs.
Wow. Yuck. Hey.
What
happened to Bonify?
Bonify. Oh,
Bonify.
Never mind Bonify. What's happening to OnlyFans? You know what?
I don't know.
In the 90s.
I don't know because I just found out here a couple months ago what OnlyFans was.
Okay, well, OnlyFans has made some decisions to cut out any sexually explicit content, which is basically what their membership is.
I was going to say, isn't that everybody?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's everybody, because I do know that there are non-porn related things that go on OnlyFans. I mean, it's a place where you can set up your own little area. We could do it. We could use OnlyFans, and we wouldn't get.
We would charge people to hear us.
Yeah. So, but
they would give us money.
Yeah.
You people will give us money?
Well, some people. If you have to flash your boob every now and then.
But they're taking the sexual side out. And I'm pretty sure they don't want to see my boobs.
I volunteer.
So
you volunteer to flash your boobs?
I have a big boob.
All right. Yeah, he's probably got bigger boobs than me.
I watched the credit card companies do this in the 90s to the porn industry for billing. And then a company called iBill came along and allowed adult services to do billing, credit card billing. So everybody switched to that. I used them for a long time. But then here's what killed Here's what killed my website. Okay. American Express decided that they did not want to allow people to use American Express cards to purchase anything porn related. Okay, so they basically removed American Express out of the equation. So all we had was Diners Club, blah blah blah. Visa, MasterCard, all the other ones, right?
Yeah.
But at the time, we're talking at the beginning of the internet, 94-ish. At the time, the biggest membership base was coming from American Express because that's what people were using back then. There was Visa, there was MasterCard, but everybody had American Express, right?
Yeah.
So that killed a lot of the webcam industry. And then the webcam industry has taken a life of its own now with sites like Chatterbait and stuff like that, and of course what's the big porn site there, porn.com probably or whatever. But my point is, in the 90s the credit card companies tried to do this, and now websites are going to try, and billing companies, basically, because that's what they are. They're a billing company, are going to do this, and they're going to, in a time when homework has really become big for a lot of people. I mean, some of these girls are making millions of dollars a year, and it's going to be stripped away. That's not to say somebody's going to come along and fill that gap. They always do. But anyways, back to cannabis. I know too much about porn. I'm sorry.
Bonafide, the LP in Winnipeg.
Yes.
That's now gone. They're the ones that got caught.
Yes.
Selling illegally obtained cannabis.
I thought that they were selling to the illegal market.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they sold to the legal market from stuff they got from the illegal market.
Okay, well that's what I meant. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They bought a bunch of pot, packaged it up, and sold it to the dispensaries in Saskatchewan.
Somebody was bound to do it.
Yeah, so they got caught. They
it's not the
pulled their license.
It's not the stupidest things that has gone on, but
No, they pulled their license. So then they've been trying since they got their license reinstated once they cleaned up their act and proved that everything was good. And
then they did it again? No,
they tried to sell them because they didn't have enough money to expand. Because, I don't know, they weren't getting as good a deal growing it themselves as they were buying it for, I guess.
Look at my video.
But they...
Can you see that? Oh.
Hold it back a bit. There
you go.
That is some Jamaican.
Nice.
Cool.
And this is some cheese. Sorry, keep talking. I just was impressed at the size of these fucking buds.
Hillary was saying that Doug Ford's daughter was promoting them when they first came out.
Oh,
Who, Bonafide?
That's right. That's
so.
right.
She's in the chat there.
Oh, yeah. They couldn't find anybody to buy them.
Yeah. So they just...
So they're they're closing, they're going out of business, and
are they claiming bankruptcy or?
It doesn't say if they're going that far.
How'd they get nailed for that?
I have no idea how they got caught. Well, yeah, I do, because of it's the reporting. In the licensed producer world, each plant is tracked, right? Like each plant gets a barcode, and each plant is tracked, and you get a rough idea how much you get off of each plant.
Yep.
You can't turn around and bring in 200 pounds
and not have an account for where it comes from.
Whoops.
Right? And in their case, it was 200 kilos.
Wow.
That was unauthorized product for sale.
But
the guy doing the investigation was unable to determine its origin.
That's not a lot when you think of it.
441 pounds?
That's not a lot when you think of it. For a producer.
It ain't fitting in your car. No, it's not. But when you're in a facility that's basically tracking every gram.
Yes. That's a
20,000 grams is a big chunk.
A big oops. Yeah.
Right? Or sorry, 200,000 grams.
Was it just somebody walking out the back door with it, or was it this planned?
No, it's somebody brought it in the back door. Yeah, they packaged it up and they sold it. And that's how they got caught. So they investigated, realized that, this is how much it was, but they couldn't figure out where it came from.
Well, why not?
But the RCMP were never called to investigate, and Bonafide themselves never got a fine.
But they just never got over it.
Right?
Did they lose their license?
I
know they did earlier.
They did in 2018, and then they got it back in 2019.
I remember that. But now,
what friends do they have in the government?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they tried to raise money, and they couldn't do it. So they tried to sell, and nobody wanted to buy them.
I wouldn't want to buy them either. So
but no police force ever investigated it.
Is this a company that's on the open market, or is it just a privately held company?
Bonafide Holdings Corp.
So it's on the market. So what happens to the stocks and stuff like that? I know that when Newsstrike folded, and they are the ones that had the tragically hip strains, or the cannabis, and when the stock just disappeared. Right.
Yeah.
But it was bought by a company who did not continue on the stock, I guess. But I noticed that with other stock holdings, like Canopy, if they buy a company and you have those stocks and they're switching over, they'll give you stocks in Canopy,
right,
to cover the stock from the other company, right?
That's a matter of when you're selling your company, how you want the sales structure to be done for your shareholders.
Okay.
Right.
But some companies just zip up the fly and fucking walk away, like Newsstrike did.
Yeah.
All those people, like I don't get that. I know that's the stock game, but all that money from all those people just gone.
Yeah.
Somebody made some money.
Well, they did. The initial investors did. Because the ones that they got gave themselves nice high bonuses and salaries. They made money.
Well, I'll never do the stock thing ever again. No, I mean, my sister has what we have, and that's it. So I'll never do that again. I know. I told you so, Marcel. You can say it.
No, I'll have to say a word, man. Everybody learns.
You know what? No, I mean, we'll make some money out of it, but it ain't going to be $80,000-$90,000 like the first batch of people walked away with.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe when I'm old and I can't move, I'll have a little bit of money to buy a swimming pool.
Hell, we got another election coming. We have no idea what's going to happen to the cannabis industry.
You're right there. But they couldn't go backwards now.
I don't think there's any way they could put that back in.
Oh, they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's the problem.
NJ Wheatman's even, they're coming after him again now, both in Trenton and in Miami now. So,
Doesn't pay to be popular sometimes.
I've been trying to get him to come on the show. He used to come on all the time. But he's got his podcast and he's got his business he's running. He just doesn't have the time.
No. I got here.
You remember the first time he was on the show? Or it might have been before you were around, actually. The first time he was on the show, he took his laptop into his grow room and put it down in a puddle, and it blew up. Just like minutes before we went to air.
Who's this?
NJ Weedman. Ed Fortune. Yeah. That was the first time we met Ed. He just went and got another one and came back and came on and not put it in a puddle. But yeah, it was funny. Well, not for him, but he's got a good sense of humor, so he laughed.
He let the smoke out of it.
He toasted it. So I didn't load any music, and it's already 8:30.
That's why y'all never heard any music tonight.
Yeah. Excuse me, not COVID. Does everybody do that now?
Pretty much. Oh, I don't know. You get actually somebody just shared a list of potential exposure sites.
Northern?
What? No, here in Amherst.
Oh, in Amherst. Yeah, Northern.
Yeah. I guess one of the hospital workers got it. I saw a cool thing that the other day that said 95,000 healthcare workers, vaccinated and non-vaccinated, had COVID. So 95,000 out of how many? That's a big chunk.
Doesn't surprise me though. They're right in the face of it, right? Every day, all day. No, I think I lagged out.
No. It's just we're at the 8:30 mark, and it's usually when things go slow.
I'm rolling the joint,
and I'm trying to figure out how to play these here. Okay, don't say anything for a minute.
Enjoy the buzz of legalization with Campbell Lifestyle Shop. From lights to plant nutrients, books, consumption accessories, and more. We've got all your basics to grow or consume cannabis. Visit our info center or take a look at our piercing services and body jewelry. Now available in-store through Campbell Lifestyle Shop, 17 Bridge Street West, Campbellford.
Where you can buy bongs and dongs.
Bongs and dongs. And Al looks like he's got jaundice.
What? I know. I just saw. That's why I
That's his HPS.
Sucking off too many lemons or what?
I haven't gone into all the settings and stuff like that with this new computer.
That's a pretty wild yellow tint, though.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably just because of the light in here. Let's see. Virtual background, filters. We'll use a filter here. No, the filters aren't. Oh.
Well, I got rid of the yellow. Meanwhile, we'll sit here and we'll watch Al go through his special effects on his face.
I can change my lip color. Hold on a sec here.
What color can you change your lips to?
Look at my lips.
Yeah. Okay, but it doesn't do anything for the yellow in your cheeks.
Okay, enough of that. Anyways.
All right, grow segment time.
All right, go ahead. You go ahead.
Dale's doing it.
Oh, yeah, Dale's doing it. Yeah, you go ahead, Dale. Wait, one sec. Hold on. I got to close that. And oh shit, I don't even have that one loaded. Let me get it. Hold on a second. I'm still, getting stuff loaded on this thing. I've had to load it 3. Don't
Oh,
go.
Dale left.
Dale got sick of us and left. No,
Yeah,
he's
Dale
still
left.
here. He's still here. I see it.
He muted himself so he doesn't have to answer.
So
us.
what was I looking for the? I was looking for our
Grow segment.
Grow segment thing. Where the hell is it? It's on the other computer, is what it is. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Okay, go ahead, Dale.
This is how we grow the weed. Dale's gone.
I can't find. No, he's hiding now. He doesn't want to do it. He's
I know.
laughing. He's standing there laughing at us, or sitting there laughing at us. I guarantee you.
That's just wrong. I got a good
Making
tip for
fun
people
of us.
right now. Because your plants are starting to flower.
Yes.
Now is the time to stop spraying water on your fucking plants.
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you say? Did you say whoops?
No, I said yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
now hold on a second. But what about rain? Isn't that what rain does?
You don't want
Yes.
that either.
You don't want that either. So what I normally do after a good heavy rainfall is I go out and shake the water off them.
Okay. What about
Right?
morning dew?
Pardon me?
Morning dew.
Morning dew is not so bad because it evaporates pretty quick.
So go out and shake the dew off your lily. I mean your weed.
Yeah, but if you get quite a bit, it's a good idea.
Okay.
If you leave water on the plant when it's flowering, there's a lot more nooks and crannies
Where it can hide.
where the water can sit in there and start festering.
I don't like
And then
festering water.
you end up with a nice rotted bud.
No, not happening. So tell me, at what point do I start taking them pesky leaves off? Do I just let it do it on its own? Because it's doing it.
Okay, so right now where it's flowering, you're going to have lower branches and upper branches. What I like to do is just licking a joint here, just hang on. What I like to do is during the veg, just before flowering, I'll go out and I'll remove all of the big fan leaves.
Most of them have fallen off already. And the ones that I, like you said, when we did our last show there, I'm not leaving any stubs. They're actually coming off pretty easily on their own, just, breaking off. Some of them just come off on their own.
So when you go to take a leaf off, you can do it the right way and you can do it the wrong way.
You don't want to leave a stem.
Right. You don't want to leave a stem, but you also don't want to strip that straight down the whole stalk of the plant either.
Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So if you're going to try and take them off by hand, the only way you can effectively do it is a quick snap.
That's what I
downward
was doing.
snap, just to snap that off.
Yep.
If you try and do it slow, then you're going to end up with a strip of bark
and that's
straight down the plant.
That'll fuck it up. Well,
the
it won't
right
fuck
way
it
to
up,
do it,
but it'll make it hurt, right?
Right, but the right way to do it is with a set of trimmers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go into the stalk and then trim it off at the stalk.
Okay.
And then you don't risk that peeling.
All right.
Once they start flowering, then what I do is I'll go out and I'll remove a few more leaves just to allow airflow in and around the plant so I don't have any stagnant spots, as well as take any plants or leaves off that are going to be blocking light from the flowers below.
Okay.
And then right before harvest, I'll go in and I'll remove every fan leaf.
Yeah.
I'll even go so far as basically if the leaf has got a stem more than an inch to 2 inches long, I'm taking that whole leaf off.
Okay.
You need some leaves, but you also need light and airflow.
Exactly.
Which is more
Especially
important.
on the East Coast.
Which is more important.
Do you see how you can see through Dale's plant?
Yep.
Ideally, when they're flowering, you should be able to see through your plant.
That's what's starting to happen on its own.
Yeah. Well, no, it's because he's removed leaves.
No, but it's also, I'm saying on my plants, it's happening on its own as well as I'm
Right.
moving.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm learning. have a little. I have a little seat, and I sit there and I work on each plant, and then I go on to the next one and I talk to them.
My plants, it looks like you can't see through them because it's all green, but trust me, you can see through every plant.
Yeah, and that's a far distance away, that shot.
Yeah, well, and there's a lot of them there.
There is. That's a nice little field there.
Hmm.
I was going to ask you, do you ever get much issue with mold and PM there? Because that looks pretty damn thick.
Very little PM issues. I think the last time was 3 years ago that I had some PM, or maybe 4 years ago.
Really?
And it only affected one plant on the back side, and that was on the side of that wooden fence.
Oh, yeah, we wanted to get the airflow on that back side.
Yeah. So now the plants are a bit further away from the wooden fence. Train them not to grow right into the fence.
Yeah.
But I also spin my pots about every month. So
I do the same thing, yeah.
Because I have cloth bags, so the roots grow right through and into the ground. So what I do is about once a month, is I twist the plant, snap all those root ends off, and then change the direction of the plant that it was sitting.
Grow a more even, full plant.
Yeah. So when I go to trim leaves off, I spin the plant and trim the other side off at the same time. Instead of walking around the plant, I just spin the plant around to me.
Exactly. That's a nice little area you got there.
Yeah, I want a bigger one.
Some of those seeds that you've got are pretty big there, eh? No?
They're nice.
Those what?
The seeds that you got in your jar. That's a pretty big seed.
What are you talking about?
Dale's picture on Facebook.
Oh,
yeah.
His seed picture.
Yes. Even CBC has just picked up this OnlyFans article. And it says that, okay, so the title is OnlyFans to ban sexually explicit content at the request of bankers. So it's at the bank level that they're doing this, just like they did in the 90s. So somebody will come along with a bank load of money and they'll want to make more money.
So if I set up an OnlyFans page, show people how to roll joints and trim pot and things like that, they probably wouldn't let me have it, would they?
I don't know. I mean, you can tip and you can have a membership, and there's members areas.
What if I promise to keep my dick in my pants? Oh God, it is pretty good hash. I don't know.
You could do well, man, if you had something like that.
Pardon me?
Yeah, like teaching.
Yeah.
Ontario has just paused reopening as vaccination rates drop off.
My only problem with that, Dale, is finding the time to do it.
Yeah, true enough.
Because I'm still working 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Except for he goes from his bedroom to the next room to the kitchen to the couch to the bedroom to the next room.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do some rearranging.
One of the things I like about I at my home at my apartment, everything's in my living room, and then I have my bedroom. But at the farm, everything's just right in the trailer, so I like having the tent that I can go and just kind of hang out and
get away from it all.
Well, just it's not all that healthy to be sitting in a tin can for more than a few hours at a time, to be honest with you.
Oh, I don't know about that. I was in the military. I lived in them things, rolling coffins.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. I mean, it's comfortable. I've got everything, microwave, a shitter, a shower. I got everything that I need.
That's a lot more than I had in my rolling coffin.
Sure. Yeah, that was also a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Ontario reports 600 new cases. That's as of 7 hours ago.
All right, let's see what Nova Scotia got.
And as I said
we were
there,
10, I think today. I think we're up to 41 active.
Where's that one that I?
How many?
There?
41 active, 10 new today, I believe.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
New Brunswick is like 100.
All right, now
40 some maybe, or
now
30 some.
Now Toronto Magazine, COVID-19 Ontario pauses reopening as vaccination rates drop. So they're going to start cutting stuff back now again, and it says up into winter. They put the brakes on the economic reopening plan because of vaccination campaign has stalled. That was as of
August 14th. We had 0 new cases. And you're saying we're up to 10 today.
The highly transmissible Delta variant.
That might be all those California license plates I keep seeing go by on the highway.
There's been a lot of orange helicopters in the air. That's different.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or both here in Toronto, I see them, and you see military copters every now and then too. But and then remember, beginning back in April. Remember the first time I went up to the farm there, I ran into a half a dozen military police vehicles. I don't know why they were here.
They might have been training in the area or something.
Probably. I mean, we've got Downsview Air Force Base is still active, so you know. I'm sure.
I guess the north is getting pretty bad right now.
Sure, the what?
They're getting a big outbreak.
Yeah, up north.
Up north in NWT.
Oh, really?
It's younger people.
Yeah, they're the hot spot in Canada right now.
Is it? And I believe it's younger people too, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Like teenagers, I think, is what it says.
My brother-in-law just left yesterday to go back to Yellowknife.
Here's something from the radio station. And they just want people's thoughts on this. And the comment is, people who don't tip restaurants even when they're picking up their own food are the worst type of people. If I'm going to a restaurant and I'm picking up food, what service did I get that would warrant a tip versus sitting in the restaurant being waited on?
I don't tip when I pick up food.
Me either.
No, I won't tip.
Either.
No, I don't think many people do. No, you know what? That's not
unless
true.
Unless it's like 3 or 4 cents, and I don't want change in my pocket type thing.
Yeah, because I mean, in most cases, you go into a Subway shop or a sub shop of some kind, or a fish and chip place. They have a tip jar out, and it's really, in that case, it's up to you. I mean, if you're serving me, I'm going to give you a tip if your service is good. But I'm not, for somebody to come up and say, here's your burger and fries and your Coke, here's your tray. No.
No.
I don't. You don't leave a tip when you go to a buffet, do you? I guess you do, because the servers come and serve you beverages.
No.
Yeah. No, I guess you do, because at the Mandarin...
Not in a buffet, I'm doing all the fucking work.
But at the Mandarin, you would tip. If you went to a Mandarin restaurant or something like that, you would tip.
Maybe the Mandarin, yeah, I would do a tip. But see, normally I'll tip anywhere from 10 to 20%, depending on the food and the service.
Yes.
But if I'm going... that's like saying going through a drive-through.
If she has a nice ass, she gets another 5%.
But if you're going through a drive-through,
that's going to come back and haunt me in 5 years. That statement.
Are you going to pay 10% tip in the drive-through?
No.
I usually give a little, but not a 10%.
The only thing that I've started doing is I say keep the change when I go through a McDonald's or a Tim Hortons. I always say keep the change for the kids, right? Because they always donate.
Right. But you're not doing a 10% or 20% tip.
No.
Right?
No. Not at a drive-through.
So,
yes, somebody has prepared my dinner for me, yes. But
if you order food, do you tip the driver?
Yes.
Yes, but it's usually included.
If it's like delivery at the door type thing, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And why? Because they're providing you a service by bringing that food to you.
Okay, but at a takeout place, that person is still providing you a service, and there is somebody cooking that food.
That's totally fine. But
why wouldn't you tip in that case, though?
Because it's takeout, and I still got to go and get it.
They get the in-house tips.
Right. You want me to give you a tip? Then you make it so I don't need a fucking vaccine to eat in your restaurant. You'll get your tip. Actually, I'll even put that out there. You got restaurants that you don't cater to vaccinated people, then I will tip you more than I would tip anybody else.
You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here. If I can go in a restaurant and I don't have to give you my fucking name, and I don't have
three people heard it
to
here.
Get my temperature taken, and I don't have to have a passport saying that I got injected with some foul chemical that's not been tested or approved.
You're on a roll today, buddy.
Yeah, then I'll fucking give you a 50% tip.
Go in and get a $49 cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, it's you know what? It costs $50 to go to McDonald's. From when I take the kid to McDonald's, it costs $50 now.
Oh, it's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Where did we go?
Or I for $8 I can go up the road to Harry's in Scarborough, that's been there since the '60s, and get a burger, fries, and a pop for $8 fucking dollars. You know, I mean,
yeah.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen us go out, even just the two of us, and had a meal for under $50.
I know, it's crazy.
Even a sub for Mr. Submarine is $14. You know, when you get a sandwich and a drink and a side, right? Like a whatever they have, chips or whatever.
Marcel, what's that one in the bottom left there that's really flowering well?
Is that he's sitting there? You making his picture really big and stuff, and looking at it.
It's actually I got to do it myself.
That's
he's
really
stalking
nice,
you now.
It's junky.
So I gotta think about which way the picture is, because the picture is opposite. So that would be
the opposite side of your fence.
Yeah, that's actually a Iranian diesel.
That one is.
Yeah.
Wow, they're early, dude.
How many strains are there,
frick.
Marcel?
Yeah. Pardon me?
How many strains?
3.
Okay.
There's Iranian diesel, there's Jack's Apex, and then there's Acapulco Gold.
An up, a down, in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Are they bred to be fast?
But for the most part,
that's what the Iranian diesels are. Is they're bred to be fast.
For the most part, though, you're going to make that into oil, right?
Oh yeah, the majority of that will be turned into oil and hash.
Yeah.
I'll keep a bit of, but that's why some of the plants I never topped, just because I wanted to see what the structure were of these Iranian diesels. There's also the plant split. Part of it's being fed.
The what is it called? The mantis.
Mantis, and the other one is being fed the Floramax. And I want to see what the difference is between the two. And in veg, there's no real difference, but I'm starting to see a bit of a difference come flowering.
Really?
But with the flowering, yeah, you got to remember, I'm only using one fertilizer for the mantis, and I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts for the Floramax.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because I've still got the A and B going, plus the flower enhancement, and then the resin excess.
So you're not doing that single thing.
What single thing?
The one that he was talking about, where you only use this.
I
am. Yeah, I am.
But you're adding other things to it.
No, not the mantis one.
Oh, okay, the other one.
Oh, but the Floramax one.
But the Floramax
1-to-1 though, like head on. You didn't do that?
What? The Floramax?
Head with the mantis.
I never got.
Floramax.
because Floormax supposedly has a 1-part solution.
Yeah.
That I never got.
Oh, okay, that explains it. I thought you were going head on 1-on-1.
No, I wanted to. But then I thought, well, no, I want to see what, I mean, I was more than impressed with the Mantis on the indoor.
Yeah.
It did extremely well. And it's simple because it's the same feed schedule the entire cycle. So there's no screwing it up. You're not sitting there, remember, oh, I got to do 70 mils of this, 40 mils of this one, 30 mils of this one, 8 of this one.
Exactly.
Right? So I don't have to have a big feed chart up. And if I'm not around, I can tell somebody very quickly and easily how to do it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
With this, it's a little harder. Your part A needs 70 mils of part A, needs 70 mils of part B after you stir it. Right? So you got to make sure you mix it in between each one. And then you need 40 of this one. It's a pain. But is it going to produce more flower? Yeah, probably will. But then it's a matter of, is it worth it? So I'll look at weight per plant.
Yeah,
finished product.
That makes sense. I'm just,
the fertilizers.
I mean, it's the same strain. So if I got 4 plants that give me an average of a pound per plant with Mantis, and I get 4 plants with the Floormax that give me 1.25 pounds per plant average, is it worth it for that extra quarter pound?
It's about the same, right? But you get the easy use with the Mantis.
Yeah. And I like easy use, but I started a little test with a couple of them where I'm mixing the resin XS with the Mantis.
Okay.
Right? Because Ken said we could use resin XS with anything.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. And I still use my Soil Balance Pro, because that's just going to give me the microbial growth that we need. They're actually due for a
I'll
good
be more
dose of
prepared
that.
this year. I wasn't prepared like as I should have been.
But you know what? Even for not being prepared, you got a beautiful Northern Light sitting there.
I know. I'm looking forward to trying that.
That's a nice strain, man. I love that strain.
I found it. Here we are.
You found what?
Just a second.
Are you going to put your picture up?
No.
Yeah, put it up.
Oh, no.
You should show Dale your picture. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, we finally found
it.
Where is Darcy and Lenny tonight anyway?
Playing hooky.
Darcy made the excuse that he'd be on late, which means that he's not going to show up. And Lenny's on vacation.
Oh, right on.
Lenny's on a well-deserved vacation.
He's in Peru.
Yeah, I seen he was at Fox Harbor there the other day.
Yeah,
Beautiful
everybody
shot.
I know, Lenny is the one that needs a vacation the most.
Yeah, he's a busy dude.
Yeah. He has a lot going on, and there's a lot on his plate, so all the power to him. Me, I go on vacation, and I stay on vacation, and I work harder while I'm on vacation, so.
It's never ending, huh?
Oh, we do what we got to do.
That's right.
All right, Al, show your picture, and then we can get out of here and let these nice people
I'm not
go to
showing
bed.
no pictures.
Oh, you coward!
No, not until they're ready.
It is. It's beautiful looking.
No,
plant.
I'm gonna take some more pictures. I want to. I'll take pictures for next week. Okay.
Good. We'll hold them to it, Dale.
Okay.
That's right. Plants are beautiful at every stage, man.
No, they're not.
I've got right now. I've got all the different stages. I've got. There's a couple there that are. One is still in veg, and then there's 2 that are in bud, and then there's one that's just starting. So.
Yeah, I got a couple slow pokes too.
Okay, so I always call it the ugly stage.
The slow pokes, I think,
and
it's
that's
just because it's
right at the
of
point
the
of
size
where it's just
of pod.
starting to flower.
Yep.
And it starts doing that bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
That's when I
Zigzag
what I
back
term
and
as being the ugly stage.
Ugly stage.
Oh yeah.
Because
they take it back and forth.
Yeah. Once the flowers start coming out, then it's back into beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's just to get that through that little growth spurt.
I'm enjoying just I watch them every now and then. Well, look at them and just see the changes, and you can see it daily.
Oh yeah.
You know, even the height is a difference every day.
I look out my window every morning to that site.
That's a nice sight.
And I can tell right away if I've got to go out and shake the water off them, like this morning.
He's got to go shake the dew off his lily.
Yeah.
All right, my friends. It's that time.
Let's let these nice people go home.
Well, it's time for a nap.
Well, that too.
Yeah. Thanks for sitting in, Dale.
No problem, guys.
Buddy, always a
Good
pleasure.
to be here with you guys.
This is the 420 Radio Show. We are here Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and or 8 p.m. What time is it there?
8 p.m. here.
Yeah.
10 now.
No, but we start at 8 p.m. out there.
We started
in Nova Scotia land.
We started at 8 here and 4 in Vancouver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. 4
that way they can have 420 with us.
So yeah, we're on in 420 there.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have to do a bong rip every 420.
Oh, dude, we did a show.
We used to do the show at 420, dude.
We did the show one time, and I decided I was going to use a different product for every 420. And we started in Newfoundland, and I started with rosin.
Oh shit!
And then
it was a long day.
35 minutes later, we had another one, and then an hour after that, we had another one, and another one, and we invited guests on from every 420 location.
Oh, freak!
So they could share 420 with us.
That's right. And then at the end of every show, they heard this.
So what do you do? Now, why not?
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.
Good night, y'all.
You guys